And welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise rebuild. Here today we have wildcard action versus the Indianapolis Colts. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. So, it's time. It's taken now 3 matchups to get to this point. Here today we'll be playing against the Colts, where we split the series in this past campaign. As in 2 games where we saw very different outcomes. In the first meeting versus this Colts team, we lost to them 57-31 in a ball game where there was not a lot of defense, there was a lot of offense, and overall this is going to be a tough matchup for our team, and they were able to do a lot here. They were able to stop the run on their end, force multiple turnovers, and the Colts did their job. But then in the second meeting, we went out there and we took care of business, putting on a clinic against them. Our defense showed up and our offense showed up, beating them 52-14. So I guess whichever team scores 50 points is going to win this ball game. But this is a very good Colts team. We know how dominant they can be. Overall, they're one of the best teams. Not really the best teams, but they snuckily got themselves into the postseason. They're the number 7 seed as we're sitting here as the number 2 seed. Overall, this is going to be a hard-nosed fought battle. We will check out quickly the Colts roster, but I'm expecting a close ball game here. Taking a quick look at this Colts team, a roster that we know very well. They're led by Quentin Nelson, Jonathan Taylor, Shaquan Leonard, DeForest Buckner. This is a very good team. Second-year quarterback Aaron Lawrence has taken his team to the next level, back to the postseason. Though an injury here to Jonathan Taylor, how will that play a factor in today's action? So Hines is going to have to step up here. Same with second-year running back Patterson here. So we'll see how their running game is going to handle here. But they're fully healthy at wide receiver. Same at tight end. So I'm expecting this team to throw the football a little bit more. They have done that particularly well against us anyways. But then defensively, they have a very good front four where they're very hard to run the football against this team. DeForest Buckner does a great job. Bobby Okereke as well. But Kenny Moore is also going to be out this game. So maybe it's going to be up to the 2 passing games in this week. So maybe we'll see a downfield battle between these 2 second-year quarterbacks. And welcome to Houston. Here in the wild card round, it will be the number 2 seed Houston Texans facing off against their divisional rival, the Indianapolis Colts, the number 7 seed. The Colts team about a month ago played against this Houston team and lost, which put them on this Achilles heel in terms of trying to get into the postseason. But second-year quarterback Aaron Lawrence was able to lead them all the way to the 7th seed and having this playoff appearance. Second-year quarterback Aaron Lawrence has taken so many strides, number 10, and he has helped his teams in so many different ways. For this Houston team, they have dominance all across the board at quarterback, at receiver, running back, everywhere. Though the injury bug has played a major factor into today's action here, we will not see Chase Winovich and company. Though we have Mason Pryor, we have Nico Collins and company, and overall I'm expecting a very high scoring affair here with both teams having excellent pass catchers here. Now, which second-year quarterback will get their first career playoff victory? And here it comes. Second-year quarterback Mason Pryor has, in this past campaign, 44 touchdowns to 15 interceptions. He also rushed for 3 touchdowns with over 4,600 yards passing, 4,600 yards passing. Jesus Christ. Mason Pryor has taken so many leaps here, and we'll see how he'll play in this ball game. This is his second career postseason action here. as Pryor will have his first home field game here as the number 2 seed. Pryor will start by looking to throw here. Slings it to the outside here. He wants hooks, and he's going to be intercepted here. It's going to go back the other way here. And first play is an interception by Brian Boole, the veteran cornerback. And immediately the Colts defense makes an impact here. Pryor wanted Brandon Cooks on the sideline, and it did not work out in his favor. And here comes second-year quarterback Aaron Lawrence. 34 touchdowns to 12 interceptions, just shy of 4,000 passing yards. He wasn't even meant to be in this position this season. He was supposed to be a bridge for this Houston team, but he has taken so many leaps to help out his team. And now he's starting his first career playoff action here, and immediately in Houston territory. He will start with a little screen here to the veteran back Hines and is off a lineman's head. Both teams have started this game passing here. Can this Houston defense not force any more damage here? Here's Lawrence, looks to throw, plenty of time underneath. Now here's Hines, the veteran back. Second target goes for 5. These two teams know each other very well. We know their strengths, we know their weaknesses here. Third straight pass here. Here's Jerry Jeudy, the veteran receiver who they brought in this past offseason, reels it in, but our defense forces a 4th down and 1 here. What do the Colts do now? And this Houston defense does not allow too much damage off the turnover. They will allow a field goal here, which is bending but not breaking here. And it's better than really any other outcome here, thankfully. Well, the first play for this Houston offense was a turnover, which allowed 3 points for this Colts team. What they will do on their second play here, they will go with Dameon Pierce here. The young back will gain 3. But another underlining story here is the health of these two quarterbacks. They both have dealt with injuries throughout this season, as this pass over the middle is off the mark. He wanted Paul Wilkerson. Pryor faces a 3rd down and 7 here. Bunch formation to the right. Takes the snap, looks to throw, trying to get this ball. Hooks, and that ball's almost intercepted again. Oh my. 0 for 3 to start, and Houston has to punt. Well, this Houston offense has to wake up here, as they're gonna have to make a game plan here as this Colts team takes over. Here's Hines underneath now, and he's gonna go for minimum gain. As this Colts team is starting off pass happy, and I think they're gonna have to be. Without Jonathan Taylor here, they don't have the back to really lean on. They have to rely more on Aaron Lawrence. Here's Hines' first touch for 3, but I'm expecting this team to pass the football a lot more. I'm expecting them to try to get this ball to Jeudy, Michael Pittman, and company, because, you know, that's what you got to do. You got to rely on your second-year quarterback. Here's Lawrence, looks to throw, plenty of time in the pocket, settles underneath here. He's been only checking the ball down, and thankfully our defense will force a punt here, as right now it's a position battle here. Well, if you're the Houston offense right now, you gotta start to wake up here. You'll start at their own 39-yard line here in the I formation. Here goes Dameon Pierce, who's gonna rumble and tumble. He's gonna gain 9. The bread and butter of this Houston team is to run the football, but can they establish this running game here versus this tough Colts defense here, as this run won't go far. Houston faces a 3rd down and inches here. Tony Pollard's the back here as Pryor's in the shotgun. 3rd straight carry here, as that will be a 1st down here for Pollard as Poole is down on the field. As this Houston offense enter now into Colts territory, Pryor takes the snap. He looks to throw here, not liking anything. Scrambling now, and I think Mason Pryor is just going to tuck it and run it, and he does so. Gain of 5. Right now, this secondary is playing excellent here. Lights out football right now. Pryor just trying to get his first completion, and he's feeling more rush here, trying to get this ball to Pollard on the sideline, and the veteran back reels it in for 6. And don't forget, this is the offensive line that allowed the most pressures and the most sacks in this past campaign, and they've been struggling here. Pryor, back-to-back passes here, and this is to Paul Wilkerson, finally getting it to a wide receiver. It's Mason Pryor entering into Colts territory here, handing this ball up to Pierce. Pierce up the middle, good run here, and that's gonna get a 1st down and more. Inside the 15 now here. Houston's trying to take the lead for the first time in this action. Pryor back to this aerial attack here. He'll go to Tyler Higbee, the veteran tight end, will gain 7 more. Inside the 10-yard line here, trying to take the lead for the first time in this action. Here's Tony Pollard, the veteran runner, who's gonna fight close to the marker here. No, he's gonna fight for the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Good hard running here for this Houston team. They started to just run the football, settle in this offensive line and this offense, and it worked out in their favor here. Help out your second-year quarterback, and Tony Pollard just toughing it out here, just battling through multiple defenders. That's at least 4 or 5 I see, and he got into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Or an already eventful first quarter here as Houston, or that's the Colts will take over here. What can they do on this possession here? Hines with the carry here, trying to break multiple tackles. He's breaking free. Lopez can't bring him down. Hines is breaking free. He's down the sideline, and Jalen catch up to him, and he does so. He trips him up here at the 2-yard line. Hines, if he just had a little bit more speed, he would have taken this back the lead for this Colts team. But what a job here by this offensive line. Jalen saves a touchdown, but now it's first down and goal here at the 2. These two teams are very similar. They like to run the football. They're very hard-nosed here. Hines checks back into today's action, goes up the middle. Touchdown, Colts, as they're going to take back the lead here. They just need 3 straight runs here. Hines popped one for a massive gain here. And now we look to Mason Pryor. What can he do? Well, it looks like both offenses are starting to settle in a little bit here in this wild card action. Here goes Dameon Pierce, who checks back into the game, and he gets a big run here. He just laid down a hammer here. Gain of 15. Hard running right there by number 31. You gotta love to see that. Pryor will go to a 2 tight end formation here, down by 3. Pryor looks to pass here, slings it over the middle. Here's Nico Collins, who finally gets in today's action here, and he gets the first down and more, entering into Colts territory. Just can't let this duo of wide receivers get involved here. Here goes Pierce, who's going to rumble and tumble. He's running very hard today. Gain of 5. 3rd down and 5 here. Inside the 40 of Colts, Pryor takes a snap, slings it over the middle. Here's Paul Wilkerson, who's getting the speedster involved, who scored 20 touchdowns in this past campaign. He gets the first down and more. Empty look now here for 3rd down and 7 here. Pryor takes the snap, looks to throw. Feeling the rush from this interior off defensive line. Looking end zone here. He wants Wilkerson, but he's going to pick off again. Blackman's turn. He intercepts him in the end zone here. He wanted Paul Wilkerson in the end zone here, but I think that Wilkerson just could not locate the football, but Blackman just with better positioning, and it looks like, oh my, the veteran safety. And that's his 2nd interception of today's action. Immediately, this Colts defense is bending up, not breaking here. What can Aaron Lawrence and his team do? He looks to throw, settles underneath here to 2nd-year tight end Aaron Donald here. Donald gains 9. 2nd down and inches here. Here is 3 tight ends out there. Here's Hines, who popped a big run here, but Derek Stingley this time is there for minimum gain. And if this Colts team can start to run the football and establish this, this is a totally different ball game. Here's again Hines, gain of 7 more. 2nd down and 4 here. Here's now a pitch here. Hines trying to break free here, but that is Christian Harris in the backfield. Loss of 4. And this is where you want your defense to force a punt here. Lawrence in the shotgun here. Houston wants to send the blitz. They do so. Post of the free rusher almost got home, but it will force an incompletion. It's 4th down. Here's a punt. Houston will start here at their own 12-yard line here, down by 3. Not need to panic here. Here's Pryor, looks to throw, settling here to Tyler Higbee, the veteran tight end, gets the first down. I think you got to keep it nice and safe here for Pryor. You can't allow him to put himself in bad positions here. Here goes Dameon Pierce, who's going to rumble and tumble for 4 more. 2nd down and 6 here for Pryor. Takes the snap, looks to throw. Looking, feeling more rush here, trying to escape the pocket. Looking down the field here. Collins can't reel it in. You gotta reel that pass in. Now you face a 3rd down and 6 here. You gotta get this first down if you're Pryor. He looks to throw, zips it over the middle. Here's the veteran receiver, Brandon Cooks, for the first down. This Colts defense is showing why they're one of the best defenses in the league. Here goes Dameon Pierce, who's cutting it outside here, and he's gonna get the first down. And our running game is here. Maybe you rely on this with Pierce. Houston will turn to the shotgun here off that first down run here. Here goes the veteran back, Tony Pollard, who has the touchdown. And Pollard, he will gain 7 more. Empty look here for Pryor, entering now back into Colts territory. Looks to throw now, and he's looking to go deep down the field here. He got hit though. Ball is up in the air. Thankfully, it falls safe on the turf. 3rd down and 3 now here for Pryor. Bunch formation to the right. Looks to throw here, going underneath here to Brandon Cooks. The veteran receiver gets the first down. He's so reliable to do so. 2nd down and 8 here. Pryor takes it. Here goes Pierce yet again, and this defense is slowing him down now. 3rd down and 6 here. 2 tight end formation here for Pryor. Looks to throw. Looking, feeling the rush. Pryor sacked, and that is Payne with a big time sack, and that's gonna put us out of field goal range here. Immediate rush here by this front 4 of this Colts defense, and Mason Pryor just could not get the ball out quick enough. This Houston team was forced to punt there off that promising drive here. And now this Colts team starting at their own 9-yard line. What can they do? They'll start with the carry here with Hines. Hines makes a move, breaks the tackle here, and he's breaking free yet again. Hines, our run-stopping defense, needs to step up here. Thankfully, Nova's able to tackle him, but Hines is already over 140 yards rushing. And don't forget, this is not Jonathan Taylor out there running the football. This is a veteran back, Hines, who's doing it against our defense. Here's this pass on the outside to Van Jeffers. As we hit the 2-minute warning here, this Colts team tried to extend their lead here by multiple scores. Here's Lawrence, flings it over here. Here is Judy, who reels it in for 16 more. Fresh set of downs here and inside the 25-yard line. Here it goes again. Lawrence slings it over the middle. It's somehow caught here, and that is Michael Pittman, first reception of today's action. Inside the 15-yard line here, if you're a Houston fan, you're looking to your defense right now to make a play or something. Here's his little screen here for Lawrence, sending up here for Patterson here, the veteran back. Penalty flag is thrown. I think this is on Houston. First penalty of today's action is a personal foul. And due to that personal foul, it's now goal to go here. Bunch formation to the right. Looks to throw is Lawrence. Looks in the end zone. That's Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown Colts. They will go up by 2 scores here. And now you need a drive here with 1:19 for this Houston team. 1:14 left to go here in the first half here. What can Mason Pryor do? Pryor takes the snap, looks to throw here, slings it over the middle, wants to Collins. Collins can't reel it in. Trying to see the significance of this drive here. I don't know how many more possessions we'll even get. Here's Pryor, looks to throw, zips it deep down the field here. Here's Paul Wilkerson, 2nd-year wide receiver, reels it in. Timeout due to an injury for this Colts defense. But what a job there by Wilkerson getting open. And you're starting to hear this Houston crowd get a little wild up here. 1:03 left to go. Pryor back to this aerial attack, looking deep down the field here. Collins! And he can't reel it in again. Oh my, you gotta make those plays here if you're Nico. Houston has to be reminded they can't get everything in one play here. Pryor takes the snap, send up a little screen here for Tony Pollard. Pollard breaks free, gain a 9. There's a 3rd down and 1 here for Pryor. Takes the snap, looks to throw here, zips it over the middle. Here's Nico Collins. He reels this pass in, catch and run here, gain a 20. Houston has all 3 timeouts to work with inside the 15 of the Colts. Pryor takes the snap, looks to throw, running out of this pocket now, looking end zone. He doesn't like anything. He's now going to scramble, and he's going to power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. What a job here by 2nd-year quarterback Mason Pryor, willing his team down the field. And now we again are down by 3. What a job there by Mason Pryor. As we're going to be heading into halftime here in this wild card action here, as this is a tough matchup here, as the Colts will be leading into halftime up 17-14. And the major difference in this ball game right now are the 2 turnovers. And as well as that sack. We've had 3 drives that have been stalled due to turnovers and a big sack, and that has allowed this Colts team to really stay and be in this ball game as much as they can be. And you know, this Houston defense, as much as they've been bending but not breaking, we have yet to really record anything. We need to be able to stop Hines. We need to be able to slow down this offense in any sort of way. And then offensively, I think we got to continue to establish this running game. Running the football is the most important thing. And yeah, well, Aaron Lawrence here. We'll start with the football here at the beginning of the second half here, up by 3. What can he do? He's played clean football up to this moment in time here. They have established their running game. What adjustments have both teams made? Starting with a 2 tight end formation here. Here goes Hines. Hines trying to break free as this Houston defense surrounds him. Gain of 5. Got to see players like Bosa and Derek Stingley step up in this now in this second half here. takes the snap. Here goes Hines again, and his defense is right there. There's Christian Harris. Excellent tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 5 here. Houston's trying to force a quick 3 and out. Here's Lawrence down the field here. Pittman breaking free. He beat Marcus Cook. Pittman down the field, and he's going to be tackled inside the 5-yard line here. What a job here by the veteran wide receiver here. And this Colts team continues to show why they're so gritty. Oh my goodness. 1st down and goal here now at the 5 here. 2nd year back Patterson checks in, but here's a fullback dive. The fullback almost gets into the end zone. They're just inches away here. Here is Hines yet again, and Hines will find the end zone. Touchdown Colts. And now they're back up by 2 scores here, and immediately this Colts team showing why they're just so annoying to play against. Well, here comes Mason Pryor in his offense. You're down by 2 scores. What can you do? Gotta just kind of forget about the second half, even though you were able to put up 14 points, but you gotta be able to do something on this drive. This is a very critical drive here for this Houston team, down by 10. Pryor takes the snap. Here is Pierce, and Pierce trying to cut it outside, and he only gets a yard. Well, it's 3rd down and 10 here. Gotta avoid a 3 and out. Pryor with a bunch formation, looks to throw here. Stepping up in the pocket, not liking anything. Sets his feet. He gets to a wide open Paul Wilkerson here. Thankfully, he kept his eyes down the field. I think Pryor wanted to run the football, but Wilkerson standing wide open here. Thankfully, lost in coverage. And because of that, athleticism by Pryor here, it keeps this drive going here. Here goes Damian Pierce. Pierce up the middle, gain of 4 more. 2nd down and 6 here for Pryor. 2 tight end formation, looks to throw here, and he's looking down the field here. He wants Wilkerson. Wilkerson catches it, and he just somehow got a bad animation here, and he runs out of bounds here at the 15. He could have gone into the end zone. He could have popped one right there. But thankfully, a big play by the 2nd-year wideout. 2nd down and 8 here for Pryor after that big play. He looks to throw here. He's looking to end zone here. He wants Collins, and he catches that. What a job here by Nico Collins. I thought he dropped it. Nico Collins has been dropping those 50-50 balls all game long. This time, he reels it in, and he finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Back down by 3 here. Pryor and team is willing their way in. What a catch here by Nico Collins. Again, showing his dominance, somehow catching it off the rebound. Oh my goodness. Well, this has already been a battle here, and we're not even halfway through the 3rd quarter. But can this Houston defense lock it in here? Here goes Aaron Donald, who reels it in. Penalty flag is thrown. I think this is on Marcus Cook for a face mask call, and it is. The rookie defender, again, making 2 rookie mistakes here, add an extra 15 yards and an automatic 1st down. It's up to this Houston defense here if they want to stay in this ball game to actually make a play here. Here goes Hines up the middle of this defense, gain of 6, as Aaron Lawrence has complete command of his offense. Here goes again Hines up the middle, gain of 4, 1st down. Fresh set of downs here for this this Colts team. Bunch formation to the right. Aaron looks to throw, has to settle underneath here, and our defense thankfully makes a minimum gain. Here's 3rd down and 3 here. Lawrence takes the snap. Here goes Hines. Hines met in the backfield, and this is Nova, one of the best linebackers this past season with a breakout campaign, and he just made his biggest play of this postseason so far. And this will probably force this Colts team to settle for 3. And here comes the long field goal attempt here, as it's 4th down and 5 here. This is about a 40-yard field goal attempt. Field goal will be up right down the middle. This game's by 6. Well, can this Houston team go down the field and take the lead for the first time into this action? Here goes Pierce up the middle. He gets a couple. Right in the shotgun here. Pollard's the back to the right, takes the snap, looks to throw, slings it over the way. Here's Nico Collins, who reels it in. 1st down and more. 2nd down and 9 here for Pryor. 2 tight end formation. Looks to throw here, settling underneath here. Here's Damian Pierce on the check down, and he's going to get a couple, making this 3rd down and 2 more manageable. Pryor takes the snap, looks to throw, slings it to the outside here. Wilkerson comes back for the football, and he gets the 1st down and more. This young trio of playmakers are having such an impact into today's action here. Pryor looks to throw yet again here, settles to his check down. This is Higbee. Higbee gets 7 more. You gotta utilize every single weapon in your arsenal. Offset I formation here for Pierce. Pierce gets the call here. He gets up the middle, gets the first down. As these safeties come down here after the first down, Pryor looks to throw as this Colts team sends a blitz. Pryor looking down the field here. Wants Collins. Collins can't reel it in. Oh my, that could have been another ridiculous catch. It's 3rd down and 9 here. Pryor with a bunch formation to the right. Takes the snap, looks to throw here. He wants Wilkerson. Wilkerson catches it, runs it, and he's going to be tackled at the 5. Oh my goodness. Paul Wilkerson has stepped up massively in today's action here. The superstar wide receiver continues to show off. As we have one more quarter to go here in this wild card action here, and Houston has not had a lead here since the first quarter. Here's Dameon Pierce up the middle, gain of 3. 3 tight end formation here, 2nd down and goal here at the 2. Pryor takes the snap. Here's Pierce yet again, and Pierce will find the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. An extra point away from taking the lead now. And Dameon Pierce has stepped up massively in today's action. As Aaron Lawrence will start here at his own 25-yard line here. We have yet to see this Houston team lead in this ball game since the first quarter. They have a 1-point lead. Here's Lawrence, looks to throw, and he's going to be sacked. And that's Akeem Hicks, the veteran defensive tackle, all the way back here at the 14-yard line here. This secondary stepped up. This is a coverage sack, only off the 4-man rush. And this is exactly what you need to see now in this quarter here. Your defense steps up massively here, pressured, and Akeem Hicks with the big-time sack. And now it's 2nd down and 21 here. Lawrence in the shotgun here. 3 receivers set. Lawrence takes the snap, slings it underneath here. Hines with a reception to get minimum gain. This Houston team trying to force a 3 and out here. 3rd down and 17. Gotta get past the 35. Lawrence takes the snap, looks to throw, looking, and he's gonna settle underneath here. This is gonna be a good catch here, but it's 4th down. We're forcing a punt. Well, Mason Pryor on offense here, starting at their own 35-yard line here. What can you do to extend this lead? You're only up by a point. Here's Dameon Pierce, who rumbles for 6. In reality, if you're Houston right now, you want to punch this ball into the end zone, make this game by 8, and that will give you that lead that you want. Here's the first down here by Dameon Pierce. Pierce will stay in today's action here in the shotgun now. Pryor takes the snap, sending up a little screen for Dameon, and Pierce is able to fight for the first down, and he just lays down the hammer yet again. So this clock continues to tick, tick, tick here. And this is what you want if you're Houston. Pryor sets up a screen now here for Tony Pollard. Pollard reels it in with blockers in front of him. The veteran back gets the first down now at the 25. Pollard will stay in the action here in the shotgun here as he's going to get the call now, trying to cut it outside here. Pollard breaks free, and he will find the end zone. The veteran back for 25. Touchdown, Houston. And now they will have an 8-point advantage here, and it's up to this Colts team if they can stay in today's action. Well, here comes the most important drive for Aaron Lawrence up to date here. He needs to go down 75 yards and put up a 6 points here. Here's Michael Pittman to start off here with a good 16 yards. And if you're this Houston defense here, you gotta put the dagger in. Here's a bunch formation to the left here for Aaron Lawrence. Lawrence looks to throw, slings underneath here. Here is Aaron Donald as the penalty flag is thrown yet again. This is the 3rd penalty of today's action, and it's holding now on the Colts. It's 3rd down and 13 here. Aaron Lawrence needs this conversion, needs to get past midfield. Lawrence looks to throw, looking, feeling the rush by Settle, steps into it. He has a wide open Michael Pittman, and Settle could have had a big time sack here, but Pittman keeps this drive alive. And because of that play here, this Colts team stays alive here. Bunch formation to the right, looks to throw, Settle here for Donald. Donald reels it in, 1st down and more. Bunch formation to the right here. Lawrence in the shotgun here. Gotta keep an eye on someone here. Here's Donald yet again here, getting him involved. 2 minutes left to go in here in this wild card game here. And which team will go home? Lawrence looks to throw, settling underneath here to Donald, who's been busy on this drive, catches it and runs it for 12. This could be the last 2 minutes of either one of these two teams in this campaign here. Who will go home? Lawrence takes the snap, looks to throw, looking down the field here, and this is Judy who reels it in, gain of 9. Here's Patterson now. 2nd down and inches here. Don't forget, if the Colts score a touchdown, they got to get 2. Here's Patterson, the young back, and he will find the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. They need a 2-point conversion here. A hero developing here for this Colts team. His 2nd year, Emmanuel Patterson. This Colts team is trying to tie up this ball game here at 35. Bunch formation to the right. Looks to throw is Lawrence. Looking end zone here. And this is caught. And it's good. And that is Alex Pierce here with a 2-point conversion. Oh my goodness, what a catch. How did you make that play? Wait a minute. He is not in bounds. I can't believe he caught that. But I don't think he's in bounds here. Will they even review that? They're not going to review that. Oh my goodness. How? He did not catch that. He did not catch that. Oh my goodness. He caught it. Yeah, absolutely. But did his knee ever touch the ground? No, it didn't. We just got E8, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We just got E8. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Well, with 1:44 left to go in today's action here, after that questionable 2-point conversion now, what can Pryor do? He starts this drive by looks to throw. Down the field, Wilkerson reels it in here. We got a game to finish. 1:20 left to go and counting here for Pryor and team. Pryor takes the snap, looks to throw again. He's going to Wilkerson, and it's just off the mark. In these moments, Mason Pryor has struggled in to finish ball games. Pryor looks to throw, going to the sideline. Here's Wilkerson, who reels it in, a gain of 8 more. 3rd down and 2 here for Pryor and team. Pryor takes the snap, looks to throw here, settles underneath here. Here's Pierce, who reels it in, puts his head down. Good catch and run here. Houston will call a timeout to settle their team. You only need a field goal to win this ball game here, as we have a tied game. We're inside the Colts territory. Here's Dameon Pierce up the middle as we can establish our running game again. And if you're Houston right now, you want to take as many timeouts away from this Colts team as possible. Here's Pierce again, sheds off initial contact, gets the 1st down and more. 2nd timeout here for the Colts. Fresh set of downs here, less than 50 seconds to go here in wild card action. Here's Pierce breaking free, gets the 1st down and more. The last timeout called by the Colts team. And now the only thing we have to do is kick a field goal. Houston will run one more play here and then probably call a timeout here. And this game is over. Here's Pierce up the middle, trying to just set it up here for Matt Gay, and he's going to do exactly so. Well, here comes Matt Gay, the veteran kicker, for a 22-yard field goal attempt, chip shot attempt here to send them to the divisional round, and the Houston Texans will be doing so, sending their Colts team opponents home here. And in this rubber match, we will go on to the divisional round to face off against who knows who, as oh my goodness, what a ball game here for this Colts team and this Houston team. As somehow, some way, we were able to pull it off here. It was tough sledding throughout today's action here. It took all the way up until the 4th quarter for us to even get back the lead there. And then we were just able to hold on to it. I almost really thought that EA was going to screw us over there. That was not a 2-point conversion. I can't believe that. But my goodness, Mason Pryor stepping up big time, even after 2 turnovers early on in the ball game. And Paul Wilkerson stepped up as well. Mason Pryor, a touchdown in it and 2 interceptions. Struggled with those turnovers, but other than that, he looked good. Aaron Lawrence looked perfect. I don't know what he is, but Aaron Lawrence is a different breed. But we were able to run the football. We got our 3-headed monster here at youth in Nico Collins, Paul Wilkerson, and Dameon Pierce. All 3 of them involved. All 3 of them made big, impactful plays. And then even our veterans here, like Higbee, Pollard, and Cooks, all made important receptions as well. Tunsil allowed the only sack defensively. We got 1 sack, which was massive by Akeem Hicks. No turnovers, but I gotta sit here and say that Marcus Cook here, the rookie corner, I mean, those 2, a big face mask calling a big play down the field there by Pittman almost screwed us over again. But hey, we were able to pull out the victory somehow, some way. Off the skin of our teeth, we were able to get that victory. We do have another injury here, And it is to Tevin Booth, who's going to be out for the rest of the postseason. We'll put Booth on IR. He's been playing guard for us. And this is just another injury to this offensive line here. Somehow, some way, Kenyon Green got an injury during practice. That's the only reason that's like that, but he's supposed to be out for the rest of the season. But another massive injury here. No more second-year offensive lineman Tevin Booth, which will force us probably to make a signing now. But let's sim to the next week and see who will play in this divisional round. And next time, we'll be playing against the Cincinnati Bengals. This Bengals team who we played against back in week 18, where we were kind of playing a little bit with our, just making sure our roster stayed healthy. We beat them in a close game here, 41-38 here. But we could do whatever we wanted against this team, even though we started Tyler Huntley for most of the game here. So this is going to be another tough matchup here, you know, as this is a good Bengals team. But my goodness, this should be another fun matchup versus them. We do have a player that we could bring in, probably just to bring in alignment. But let's look around the other playoff games and see what has happened. Wow, we see the Kansas City Chiefs got upsetted here by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jameis Winston is able to pull off maybe the upset so far that I saw of the postseason. My goodness, so they're gonna go play against the #1 seed Bills team, and we saw the Bengals beating the what's that called? The Tennessee Titans here. So we'll not be seeing our divisional rivals Tennessee. So that's good. And on the other side here, the Washington football team, the 7 seed, was able to beat the #2 seed Chicago Bears. I guess that's right now the current. I guess that's the biggest upset. I would sit there and say that somehow the Steelers doing that, but I don't know. The Dallas Cowboys beat the Minnesota Vikings, and then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Seahawks. The rookie quarterback Edmonds here in Tampa, Robbie Edmond, is able to beat Teddy Bridgewater's Seahawks. So this is right now the current playoff picture here. Who will be playing in the conference championship here in the AFC? It's either the Bills or the Steelers. A Steelers team we have really not played too much. The Bills we have, but we know this Cincinnati team too well. They know us. And you flip it over to the other side, you got the Saints, you got the Commanders, you got the Cowboys, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So this should be a fun last now, 8 teams. So my goodness, but we now have a very important game here, and this is the first career playoff victory here for both Blake Rivers as well as Mason Pryor. So we'll see what we can do against this Cincinnati team next time. So guys, please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.